Most exciting destination in all of northern Wisconsin. LCO Casino Lodge and Convention Center, Hayward. LCO.
Hello, I'm Kimberly, and welcome to the Native News Update. It's Friday, May 18th. Many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryNews.com. And here's the news for today from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. Paulette Jordan, an Idaho state legislator who is a member of the Coeur d'Alene tribe, won the Democratic primary for Idaho governor. If she wins in November, Jordan will become the nation's first Native American governor. Jordan has been running on a progressive platform, from expanding Medicare to raising the minimum wage and fighting climate change. Prior to her time in the state legislature, she served on her tribal council. The Robert Woods Johnson Foundation announced that it will no longer consider NFL teams in Washington and Kansas City for its sports awards, citing the psychological damage to Native Americans caused by the use of American Indian stereotypes. In an op-ed in USA Today, Richard E. Besser, a physician and president of the foundation, apologized for having honored teams in the past that denigrate American Indian people. The Change the Mascot campaign quickly praised the foundation for having the moral courage to right a serious wrong by declaring that it will no longer consider applications for awards from the Washington NFL team. Former Lakota Tribal Chairman Mick Isham Jr. is the new executive administrator at the Great Lakes Indian Fish and Wildlife Commission. As an award-winning natural resource manager, Isham brings more than 30 years of experience to the commission. He was one of Gliffwick's original interns in the mid-1980s and went on to work with a diverse collection of federal, state, and tribal agencies. From 1995 to 2017, Isham served on the Lakota Tribal Governing Board as a councilman, secretary-treasurer, vice chair, and chair. Over the same period, he served as the chair of Gliffwick's Boyett Intertribal Task Force and a board of commissioners. Gliffwick is an off-reservation natural resources management agency created in 1984, which represents 11 Ojibwe bands in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. Each tribe reserved off-reservation harvest rights to wildlife, fish, and wild plants on property transferred to the United States through treaties negotiated in 1836, 1837, 1842, and 1854. Collectively, the lands and waters included in the treaties are known as the ceded territory. Mark Fox, chairman of the Mandan, Hidatsa, and Arikara Nation in North Dakota, has been named to the Environmental Protection Agency's Local Government Advisory Committee. The agency said the 34-member board helps EPA develop partnerships with local governments to provide improvements to public health and more efficient and effective environmental protection at the community, state, and federal levels. The EPA Advisory Committee, which is planning to meet in early summer to begin its work, provides independent and objective policy advice to the EPA administrator. The Las Vegas Aces has signed Native American basketball sensation Shoni Schemmel. Schemmel is a 3-year WNBA veteran and a 2-time WNBA All-Star who has played for the New York Liberty and Atlanta Dream. As a rookie, Schemmel was named MVP of the 2014 All-Star Game after scoring 29 points and giving 8 assists. Schemmel was a 3-time first-team All-Conference college player at Louisville. Schemmel led the Cardinals in scoring and assists in each of her final 3 seasons. She finished her college career ranked 6th in NCAA history with 387 three-pointers. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me and have a grand day.